I'll tell you. I was at my mother's house before this in Costa Rica when this all started coming down, and I guess I got on a bus, but I was definitely not on any festival or the airport or hospital. I feel like I put myself at pretty low risk.
We cannot live in fear of coronavirus. It's all around us. 60% of the world is going to get it at some point. We'll be exposed to it. What we can do is become self-sustainable so we aren't exposed to the world out there.
I heard you have too many people in this place. I'm one of the newest, but I can tell this place is not made for that many people.
No, really, honestly, that's another one of the biggest issues of all these new people coming in. Even if we say everyone's going to get coronavirus, or it doesn't matter if we get coronavirus, etc. The reality of the situation is that we've already been running out of water with the people that we had here.
I thought this was a self-sustainable community and that you had it all figured out.
It's self-sustainable for half the people that have now graced their presence upon us.
Oh my God, I came to the wrong place.
Oh my gosh, I did not expect that.
Yeah, and I can't even go home. What are you expecting? What do I need to do? Go back into the jungle?
Here, the sustainability of our resources is important, but I welcome your help to help us create more sustainability. Help in the gardens, whatever, plant seeds. Well, we have to still go to town. We still have to interact with the local people. So, quite frankly, we could be getting sick from anybody. So
oh my gosh.
We just have to let it go and accept it and live our lives. Otherwise, we're just going to be stuck in fear. And that's not where we want to be stuck.
Oh my gosh.
There's a possibility that we can work this out all together as a community if we all get into it, and within 3 months we can be harvesting our own food and stop being dependent on the supermarkets as well. We have an ocean in front of us. We have the whole community. We can take turns and go fishing, and I think that's totally possible.
Can we survive for 3 months with all of us?
Yeah, not really. I mean, if the stores close, we're incredibly dependent on getting our food from outside sources as it is. We buy a lot of things from the BM, we buy a lot of things from little markets in town. If those people stop supplying and they stop bringing imports, in 3 months maybe we'll be okay, but you guys want to have a 3-month fast?
We need to take it upon ourselves to grow our food, create our own supply chain.
Do we have that space? Are we able to have that in here?
At the Finca Morpho, it's one of the main drivers for what started this community was food sovereignty. And Finca Morpho itself's a little small in the sand, but we have La Paz, our other land up in the mountains with this fertile soil. And we're growing a lot of fruit trees. And so, we want we need to. It's not even a matter of wanting, we need to be growing our own food.
We are quarantined. How can we get there?
I didn't know I'm coming to survive it. I thought I'm coming to heaven.
Sister, please. Can we all take a moment and please step out of fear and step out of these stories that we're being fed. Come into our spirits. That we're all on a divine path that has brought us here. And we have to focus that now is the time to let our old society fall and build a new one. We're going to build it better and tribally, how we are always meant to live. If you keep feeding this fear, it's going to bring the vibration lower. We need you to step up. This is our test now. Spirit has brought us to this time and place. It's up to us to build this new future together, and we have to do our work and be in meditation and be clear channels so that we can manifest the highest possible vibration. Let's choose love in this moment. To work together, to live in harmony, and no more lack mentality. We have the abundance of everything we need around us. We have seeds, we have working hands. I believe in us. I believe in the collective power. So let's build the new blocks of the civil of new existence, new reality. We're all star seeds. I believe in us.
Mieke, I hear you and I feel you, and it's not that I don't believe you, but there's just so much collective pain going on right now. Can't you all feel it?
I hear you, Shell. We hear you. The only thing we can do is just focus on our own selves, and that's what will save us. So let's just bring this fear that we're all feeling collectively and bring it to the earth.
But what about the facts?
Let's breathe in the facts and bring them to the earth. Oh my God, we're all gonna die. Nobody will come to my funeral because everybody in quarantine.
Yeah, like the actual facts of what's going on right now, like out there in the world that isn't this like safe love bubble of Finkomorpho. Like people are dying. Nobody can attend their funerals because they can't gather in groups larger than like.
It's people dying in the street.
Speaking about facts.
Sorry, I didn't know. We have to believe the news. We have to pay attention. The news. Something to believe about. We don't know, but yes, they're telling us a story. We know we can be anything else. Then they're just telling us a way which they want us to believe about.
Exactly. I would say look deeper into that, and I've been looking at all kinds of sources of information, and there's so many misquoted numbers and doctors coming forward saying it's like the whole thing shouldn't be shutting down all these supply lines. So it's like a manufactured scarcity, and people are dividing, rioting. That's what we don't want to feed into.
We know.
That's a good point.
Going on. Exactly.
Whatever they tell us on the mass media is pretty much BS, and there's so much underlying stuff there. You can say it's a conspiracy theory, but that becomes like, stigmatic to say that, but it's like, it's true. There is a conspiracy happening here to take away our freedoms.
So you're saying like it's more like a plandemic then?
That's a good way to say it.
Well, as was saying, Mieke, we got to keep ourselves heart-centered. That means we're the one to make matter our own reality. Nothing else. There's nothing else happening.
Yes, we make our own reality, so we choose. So we want to give away our power, we give away our power. If we want to empower and be in power, then we're in power.
Commit to what you love.
To what we love to do. So
what you want this world to be.
What a beautiful way to end this. End this congregation, to end this meeting. I know I've said what I had to say. Is there anyone else that has anything else they'd like to say before we close this?
Let's grow food.
Let's grow food.
To La Paz.
Yes. To La Paz. All right. Well, on that note, I'd say
please come to my funeral.
We'll definitely come to your funeral. Okay. And together we've opened this, and together we will close.
What is this pandemic bringing up for you?
Whew. Yeah, this pandemic is bringing up the very real reality of how people can be controlled by fear. And I'm like kind of disconnected to it in a way, like it's not that I don't like feel the fear that's present, because I do. Like I've been hearing a lot of things through word of mouth, through my family and my friends who are like in the heat of everything, and I wish I could be there more for them. And I mean, I can just by showing up, and offering my support in whatever way. Yet when it comes to like the actual relating of it, it's like, it's challenging, it's because I'm not fully in it right now. I mean, I am technically, but not,
Right.
It's this like gray line. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, how long is this gonna be this way? Because I mean, this is just like the beginning of all of these countries, implementing all of these things. And oh my gosh, my best friend is calling me. I've been waiting for this call. I'm
really?
sorry. Sorry. Brina! I know, I'm so happy that you caught me too. I'm actually in the middle of this interview. There's this documentarist here who's recording a docuseries on intentional communities, and we're the first one on his list. And I thought, since you love this stuff, maybe you'd want to be a part of it.
so not today.
Oh.
You know I'm usually up for this kind of stuff.
I know.
But today I've been just feeling all the feels and I've been crying.
That's okay.
Okay.
I can,
Sean, you think you could you come back in a little bit?
Yeah, I'll give you guys,
Okay.
I'll be gone for like 7 minutes, 5 minutes, and then see where you're at, and
Okay.
I'll go for a walk.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
I'll go for a walk.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
I guess we have limited time.
I'm all yours for the next little bit. Hi, love. How are you?
So good to see you and hear your voice. I'm okay. I don't know. Life is pretty challenging here, I have to say. There's so much fear in the air, and everyone is just, in solitude and in panic at the same time, and it's, I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling the lack of connection and the uncertainty of it all.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You're in quarantine too, right?
I'm in quarantine with over 40 people right now. Yeah, it is packed. The energy is kind of crazy nonstop, which is beautiful because there's all of these amazing offerings and connection being formed, and at the same time I'm here kind of like, this is a lot to hold space for right now.
It's so funny, you have like the exact opposite. I'm starving for human connection and you have an overwhelming amount of it.
Yeah, should we just like trade places real quick? Did they invent teleportation devices yet? The most. Like, why did we decide to come back at this time again as souls having a human experience? I'm not sure.
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright. I know. It's just...
The world needs more witches, you know that. That's why we're here.
Speaking of witches and word magic, have you been writing, exercising your creative outlet?
I got a little something.
Yeah?
Still waking up at 3 in the morning, so something has to happen.
So let's call forth the Living Poets Society into our current reality.
What I have. Can you feel it? That tender longing, that ancient calling. Can you feel your cells divide and multiply and realign, forming the sign very deep inside? If you can feel it, the shift. If you can hear me, don't look away. It is a gift. You have chosen to be part of the revolution. Look closer. Your soul holds maps to find the divine and help us all reach the new paradigm. You are the key. This is the moment to unlock the mystery. Don't think for one moment that you're not important. You are. Your process is important. Your pain is important, more than you know. Keep doing your work and reaching for the light. Thank you. Thank you. Your grandchildren, thank you. Your great-grandchildren, thank you that they can live in a world of clean waterways, clean systems not poisoned by capitalism. Thank you for healing us all as you heal yourself. Thank you for using this chance, this rare opportunity to rewire and reach higher, aspire to new dimensions, breaking the tensions of a planet calling for redemption. If you can hear me, don't give up. Don't bury yourself in consumption. Put down your devices and all of your vices. Drugs, food, or even the news won't save you now. Don't lose yourself. Don't fade away. We need you. We need you strong and clear for the journey that's ahead. If you can hear me, really hear me, this message is for you.